Hi, you have tuned into the Raging Aggron channel, and I'm your host, Djingis, and I'm here with week 1 of the KASL sub-league, and I'm really looking forward to this. This should have been a live comp, but yesterday when we had the battle, my throat was killing me, I was tired, and the commentary didn't turn out great at all. So I just have to redo this. The bad thing... I should throw away those. The bad thing with having to do live comps, well, with doing live comps is that you only get one shot at them, so this will have to be replay. Sorry guys. But I'll try to bring live comps more often than not in this league. He brought the Aggrons, the Ladias, the Blacephalon, Tyrantrums, Gliscor, and Quickatune, and with he I mean Sin, the coach of the Toronto Tyrantrums, our week 1 opponent, and I'm the coach of the Colorado Aggrons, in case you didn't know. So looking at this team, I was a bit like the most threatening Pokemon to my whole team was Dragon Dance Haxorus, or Banded Haxorus, or Scarfed Haxorus. So I'm really glad that he did not bring Haxorus, because that would have been the worst for me. Instead he brought the Quickatune, so I'm really glad with that and for that. The rest of his team is an interesting mix of very bulky and threatening offensive, but it's like I can deal with everything he has. I just need to get in the right Pokemon for it, and that won't be too hard of a problem for me. But yeah, this is our week 1 battle. Like the bad thing with him not bringing Quickatune, that he brought Quickatune over Haxorus, is that I can't really abuse my Rock Polish Regice or my Dragon Dance Scrafty until Quickatune is gone. And even then I need to find a good opportunity to set up. But I decided to lead with Noivern in this matchup, because Noivern hits everything hard with at least one of its moves. U-turn should do solid 20% to Mega T-Tar. Dark Pulse should 1-hit KO Blacephalon and deal over 50% to both Ladias and the Aggrons. And then Dragon Pulse just does a solid amount of everything. So yeah, I thought that Noivern was a pretty safe lead, and if you led with Quickatune, I just had to deal with that then. If you get up webs, that's really bad for me, because I don't have a defogger. Even if I have both Landorus and Noivern with me, I don't have a defogger in this battle, so I have to hope that he clicks defog if he gets webs up. But as I said, I will lead with Noivern, and he leads with Aggrons. And here I see that he's the Darkinium C, so I think that he's C Memento, more likely than C Dark Pulse, I mean. But I go for the Dark Pulse just to deal clean damage off to the Aggrons because I want it gone since it's C Memento. But he goes into T-Tar, I just go for the U-turn here as he Mega Evolves. And I really wanted to get in Landorus versus this thing, because unless it packs Ice Beam, Ice Punch can't really do too much for me, and I do have the Yachi Bear on it. So I can take those hits and then deal good amount of damage back. The problem is I cannot kill T-Tar from this range, but he sets up his rocks here, pretty safe for him I think. But he switches out here as I get up my rocks, and he goes out into his Gliscor, and this is an interesting Gliscor set in my opinion. It does have the Black Sludge, but it's not Toxic Heal, so I don't really know what happens, but he's Sand Wheel because I missed my knockoff. Knockoff is a 100% accurate move, and he knocks off my Yachi Berry. I go for another knockoff because I really want to knock this thing off. Because I don't know if this will get switcheroo or anything like that, and I don't really want to get a Black Slash on me, but I ended up getting Toxic on Landorus, but Landorus has kind of done what it needs to do. He goes for the U-turn here, and I just go for a knockoff. Sigis out into Quickatune, and this knockoff makes sure that Quickatune cannot get up webs, because after the U-turn damage here, it will die 100%. So I just go for the U-turn here, saving my Landorus for later. Killing the Quickatunes, no webs on my side of the field, which is perfect. I got into Alomomola here, thinking I can just get off a Wish or knock off a Toxic or whatever I want to do here. But he actually chose the Energy Ball on Ladias, so I'm really glad for that. Does a good amount of damage, so I think he is Specs at this point, but he's Soul Dew, if I remember correctly. But I just got into Snorlax as he clicks Defog. I'm so happy for that, because he can't really safely get up Stealthworks versus my team. Here I click Crunch, predicting him to stay in, but he goes out into the thing that doesn't have an image before now, or GIF before now, the Blacephalon. And I get the Crunch off, which almost kills it, and I get the Defense drop. He does 24% to me, I kill it off with an Ice Punch just to be on the safe side, in case he decided to switch out into Gliscor. So it's two big threats are gone for me. He goes out into T-Tar, I just decides to switch out into a Lomomola here. As he goes for the Stone Edge, dealing a good amount of damage to me. And I go for the Wish here as he switches out. Because I just want to get the health back. Now I went for the Toxic. Do I switch out again? I should remember these plays better. But yeah, he now has double status since he has the Black Sludge. Take double damage each turn. I just got into Landorus here, save the Regenerator on a Lomomola. He goes for the U-turn. I'm fine with this because nothing else can really want it to KO Landorus from this range. I go for the knockoff here, more so because I went for the Stealth Fox again, yeah, and he went for the Destiny Bond, which means that I have to go for the knockoff here, because if I kill him with the EQ, which is very possible with a crit, I would die myself, so I would rather just go for the knockoff, which is fine for me, because with this damage I know that I can 100% kill it, and he kills me off with a Shadow Ball. I'm fine with that. Landorus has done everything it needs to do, because I can stop Latias from setting up, well, going for another Defog. I go for Toxic here on the Cafagrigus, just to be on the safe side. As he goes for Destiny Bond, I click Wish here, on this turn trying to get a Lomomola up to health, and he goes for the Memento. He forgot to click the Memento, which I'm very, very glad for, because that would have been terrible for me. Since he couldn't get out into this and getting full max HP again, that would have been bad. He goes for the U-turn, and he gets Rocky Helmet damage, so that thing is more or less dead. And I will get the Wish back to me here, as I go for the Ice Beam, doing a clean 9% to the Latias. At this point, I know that it can't really do too much, so he goes for the Energy Ball. I just sack off my... I just want to sack off a Lomomola here and knock off the item, because I was fearing a Specs, and Specs would have hurt a lot if you decide to save it for to kill my my Scrafty later on, because my game plan now is to get Scrafty in and to secure me killing it. Well, to get up Dragon Dances and secure me killing everything on Steam and outspeeding it. I can't outspeed Latias unless it is a bulky Latias, but looking at this is very offensive with a good amount of speed. So I just decided to sack off a Lomomola here and get the knockoff, because I know that it can't kill me with Energy Ball, and I decided to knock it off. So I get rid of its Soul Dew, and now I'm just gonna let him kill me here and go out into Scrafty, because with the calc, with him not having Soul Dew, I should be able to live 2 Draco Meteor, unless he is modest. If he is modest, I might not survive 2, but I go for the Dragon. He clicks Draco, lands it, does 64% to me. He goes to -2, well, minus special attack, and I decided to go for the Dragon Dance first. He goes for another Draco, and I live on 4%. That's huge. That's really, really big, because now I can go for the Ice Sponge, and I know that I will outspeed everything on his team, and I can kill it with no problem, because at +1 I deal over 100% with whatever move I go for on the remaining mons he has. So Scrafty D-Dozens, Scrafty coming in clutch week 1, and it was a really nice battle. I played very, very well in my opinion. I did have a matchup, as I said, but I think that I managed to play around everything that he could throw at me. So I'm really happy with this. It was a nice week 1 battle to get accustomed to the team, and I must say it's really nice to build with this team. I have so many options, and I really hope that I can utilize it to the best of my ability. Because if I do, I should actually be able to get quite a bit more wins than losses, if I remember my schedule correctly with the matchups, unless any trades happens. But just having the pressure of Noivern in the back and having Redius in the back actually stops Sin a lot here in this match, I feel like. And Redius didn't even have to enter the field, and Snorlax can just sit in the back and it could actually eat up hits from everything I had left, so I wasn't that scared of either the Latias or the Tyranitar. The Tyranitar would be a bit of a problem if I lost Scrafty, but I could still deal with it with Noivern, so I had a Focus Blast on it, so I wasn't too concerned about that. But with that said, thank you for watching this video, guys. I will be back next week with week 2 of this, and I will have 2 episodes of plays before that. So yeah, thank you for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it, and I will see you next time.